worked hard to achieve, and which has been frittered away by the greed, incompetence, and the complacency of a small group of the well-connected and well-heeled people. We know that the well-heeled and well-connected lobbied and pushed and persuaded our political masters to give them every break going. No taxes for some and no taxes for others. A golden circle with brass necks, tin ears and feet of clay. They lorded over the economy and demanded special favours. They are supported by a motley crew of self-styled experts on the economy with ideas from Chicago and suits from Brian Thomas. They continually repeat the mantra, share the pain. They are parroted by the politicians they chum around with, a political class for whom ideas and ideals are a disadvantage. We need take no lectures from them. They have no incentive to change anything. They have no solutions. Where is the hope? Where is the belief that the people of Ireland are clever enough and resourceful enough and tough enough to bear the circumstances we find ourselves in? Where is the collective vision beyond telling people who are hurt and angry that the best we can do is hurt other people just like you? Where is the belief in human dignity and human decency? Congress firmly believes that yes, we can all together get out of this situation, not of our choosing, and this crisis not of our making. There is a better and fairer way. It involves sharing the means whereby we can work together to fashion a better and fairer society, where opportunity and prosperity is shared as well as pain and hurt, where the worth of humanity is based on their contribution to the sum of our happiness as well as our property, where impediments of class, creed and country of origin are not seen as barriers to all for success, where respect is earned and not inherited or taken for granted by the well-heeled and well-connected, and where golden circles are replaced by active citizens playing their full role in developing our society. It is now my pleasure to introduce the President of the Irish Congress of Trade Unions, Patricia McKeown.
I am immensely proud to be here today, and I want to congratulate the emergency services workers who let us in and say a particular thank you to their Northern colleagues for marching in solidarity with them. But I especially want to pay tribute to the other two groups of workers who let us in, SR Technics and Waterford Glass. I don't do that to single them out, but instead to pledge through them on behalf of every factory worker, shop worker, services industry worker and public service worker who has lost their job or is facing redundancy, the support and the priority of this movement. It is our mission to force this government to put you first as we do. We are living in a corrupt global system which the trade union movement has described often as casino capitalism. It is a system which I am told by some analysts needs every so often to shake itself out. Our message to this government is that Irish workers will not be shaken out in this system. on the privatisation of public services, and on the ever-insatiable greed of the very, very wealthy. And the problem we face is the failure of the Irish government to listen to the warnings from the trade union movement over a long number of years. We said this would happen. This is happening. We have solutions. We need to force them to listen. They fail to do so at their peril. Let's wind the clock back to not too long ago, when we had the good times and the money was rolling in. There were people left behind in this society, and the trade union movement's demands were that the most vulnerable be protected. When the good times were here and the money was rolling in, we said invest it in health and social care, in new jobs, in the protection of existing jobs, in education, in upskilling the workforce. And the government said, tomorrow. Well, tomorrow has come and they tell us the cupboard is bare. And that is their disgrace. In bad times, good government is there for its people. And in bad times, good government is there to protect workers, their jobs, their families, their communities, and the most vulnerable in society. And it cannot turn round and say, we forgot to put the money in the bank account. We know this government is not serious because they put two fingers up to your human rights and your equality rights when they slash the tiny budget of the two agencies set up to look after your rights. We know they're not serious when they tore up the agreement they have with us, and we know they are not serious when they have walked away from the very serious proposals the trade union movement has made to turn this situation around. We face a government which wants the workers who built the economy to now be the sacrifices while it protects and bankrolls those who wrecked it. And we are not prepared to live in that type of society. The time has come for Irish workers to demonstrate to the government what power they really hold. And that power is today on the streets of Dublin. It is in industrial action, but most significantly, it is at the ballot box. If our government and the elected politicians are not prepared here and now to pledge that they will act now, act on our behalf, act on the proposals we have placed before them, then you must be prepared to deny them even a single vote and to send that message out loud and clear. I want to introduce the General Secretary of Congress, David Beggs, to tell us what plans we have and what plans this government has walked away from. Congratulations to all of you for this extraordinary turnout today.